ITheir TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Good morning and welcome in. It is 5 o'clock. You got Ryan and Rachel with you on this Tuesday, March 10th.
March 10th.
Marching right along.
Yep.
How about that?
It felt beautiful yesterday. Did not feel like March 9th by any means.
I know. I know it's fake spring.
Yeah.
But I am loving this fake spring, Kate.
I was actually in the car wash line with shorts and a T-shirt on, Kate. Not my Hawaiian shirt like you saw the other guy, but I did have shorts and T-shirt on.
No, literally at soccer last night, this guy, he's just walking along, and I'm like, that's how you know it's 70 in Syracuse. Literally, the cargo shorts, Hawaiian button-down shirt, and flip-flops, just living his best life there. I was like, you go. And then on my way home, I saw one of my neighbors outside grilling, and like everyone was outside, all the kids playing the basket. That's when you know that spring is trying to nudge its way in just a little bit. But then, you know, just as quickly as it's here, it is going to go away a little bit. But our temperatures, quite the spread, 30s and 50s depending on where you are, but we are quiet. Later today, we got a little bit of rain. It's not going to be as sunny as it was yesterday, but it's still mild, still well above average. Highs in the 60s for a lot of us, a little bit cooler farther north you go. But our chances for rain start to go up tonight, and then we're looking at some pretty heavy downpours, very typical springtime rainfall and potential flooding happening tomorrow. I'll have more on that coming up in just a few minutes.
Okay.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Tuesday morning. A beautiful view looking up to the sky at our waxing gibbous moon. It's about halfway there. This time last week, we were tracking the blood moon lunar eclipse going on during the full moon. And so we're halfway there. Yesterday was beautiful. We had our warmest day of 2026. We officially got up to 70 degrees. It was not a record, but it was the warmest day since October 19th, 141 days. And we're mild once again this morning. Quite the spread going on here from 30 to 50s. Across the board here. It just all depends on where you live, elevation playing a big role as well. Eventually seeing a little bit more clouds later today and eventually seeing some more rain showers. So it's all about this front that we have that's going to be dropping south out of Canada today. That's why you'll find cooler temperatures from Watertown to Pulaski and Oswego. Even Lowville, 50s to near 60, but then throughway south, we have mid-60s to even low 70s, closer towards the southern tier you go for today. So a bit of a spread, but still another fairly mild day today. Tomorrow, that front's going to lift back up north. We have warmer air coming back in, but that's going to help fuel some extra rain, possible thunderstorms, enough rain to cause some flooding issues. We have a flood watch, meaning that the potential for flooding is there, especially along the Black River. That's very prone to flood this time of year in these conditions. So we'll be keeping an eye on that in the North Country. And you can see but the forecast rainfall, a lot of us upwards of a ½ inch to an inch or more of rain. This is for tomorrow through Thursday morning. Any of these heavier downpours, it's really going to create such a sloppy mess out there. We are very much in mud season right now. Maybe a lot of you at your homes have turned into waterfront property with all the standing water everywhere. Well, we're going to add more to that a little bit today, but more so tomorrow. So on the timecast, you can see, yes, we're sunny this morning when that sun does come up, but the clouds are rolling in here. Our front is going to be hanging out just north of Syracuse. You can see Oswego, Pulaski, Watertown, mid-50s, occasional rain showers, and temperatures 60s plus from the thruway south. But there is plenty of rain-free time to get out and enjoy the mild weather again. Again, it's not as dry, warm, and sunny as it was yesterday, but we'll take any little bit that we can get because after tomorrow, things begin to change. We'll have cloudy skies overnight tomorrow. We wake up and rain starts to move in here. Temperatures are eventually popping into the 60s for a lot of us, but then here comes the rain. Freezing rain, a good potential up in the North Country. Steady, heavy at times with our rain, maybe even a rumble of thunder. And then the cooler air comes in behind this. We're ending as a little bit of snow, not much, but a little bit by Thursday morning. Our temperatures are dropping back to the 30s. Got another clipper on Friday with the wintry mix. Chilly, breezy with morning snow showers on Saturday. Temperatures near 50 with another rain snow mix Sunday into Monday.
Okay, right now it is 5:15.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as with Central New York's most accurate.
Temperatures today, it's going to be all about location. Everyone is running above average for this time of year. It's just how warm will you get? The farther south you go, your chances of reaching 70 again really go up. Like from Moravia, Ithaca, Waterloo. For Syracuse, mid-60s. Baldwinsville, Weedsport, mid to upper 60s. You go north of the Thruway, though, that's where temperatures start to fall off a little bit. Oswego, Pulaski, Mexico, 50s to near 60 degrees. Even Boonville, 59. Rome, 63. Up in Watertown, 55 for you guys in the North Country, because that's where that front will hang out. Not as windy today as it was yesterday, but that wind does pick up again tomorrow. Gusts up to 30 miles per hour are possible. We have steadier rain and potential thunderstorms coming our way tomorrow, and then returning cooler for the rest of the week.
Rollerblades, others in preppy outfits and hopes to be named the Big Apple's biggest hunk. The recent appreciation for the late JFK Jr. largely stems from the recent hit series Love Story, which depicts the relationship between
I've
them.
heard that show. Yeah, New York City loves its look-alike contest. Remember the Timothy Chalamet one they had not long ago?
Yeah,
they love a good look-alike contest.
they sure do.
That
And
is
the
one I would-
Ryans, didn't they have like the Ryans?
Yeah, something like all the Ryans
All the
gathered in one
Ryans
spot.
came out.
I don't think
You missed
that,
it.
I don't think that was that New York City? I don't know.
I think it was.
Well, anyway, I was here
It's okay.
helping you start your morning. Welcome in. 5:30 is the time. You have Brian, Rachel, and
JFK Jr.
Kate here. Yeah. Will it look alike? Look like yesterday.
Look like
There you go.
That's what I was trying to do.
Look-alike.
I knew that.
Depending on where you are.
You got
Okay.
there.
If you're watching us from Southern Finger Lakes, closer towards the southern tier, yeah, you got another warm one. If you're watching us from Watertown, Pulaski, Loudville, probably not so much. A little bit cooler. It just really depends on where you live. Look at the temperature spread, though. A lot of this is location and elevation based. So we have 50 in Syracuse, but then you have 32 in Hamilton. So we even have 31 in Watertown. You were 50 yesterday. So there is a front up in Canada, and that's going to slowly drop south and mostly impact the North Country. And so that's why we'll find some cooler temperatures up north. But it's still running well above average. Many of us crack 60 again today. And again, farther south, you got a better chance of hitting 70 this afternoon.
Speaks to the first question of the why. Why are we purchasing this rifle? What's happening?
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good morning. A lot of us are nice and clear where we could see a nice view of the moon. We got our waxing gibbous going on. We had our full moon. That lunar eclipse was exactly a week ago that we were tracking that. And then things are a lot quieter this morning, but our temperatures are really all over the place. In New York State Mesonet Network, we have a spread of about 20 degrees across the area, anywhere from below freezing in Morrisville at 31 to mid-50s, even near 60 right now in Jordan. It's 56 in Oswego, 34 up in Redfield. So your planner for today, everyone is still above average. This data is more for Syracuse, so it's really going to depend how far north or south you are. The farther north you are, the cooler it's going to be today, where you have 50s from Oswego to Pulaski and Watertown, especially near that lake shore. Farther south you go, better chance at near 70, like Ithaca, Penn Yan, Cortland, all around 70 degrees. And then Syracuse will be kind of in the middle, in the mid-60s for a lot of us. The record today is 67. 67. I know, sorry, I had to. My kids were on me yesterday about that. So temperatures for tomorrow, high of 68. That's what we're going for Syracuse. Another mild day tomorrow, and then our temperatures start to drop off at the end of the week. All right, flood alerts. We do have some flood watches going on for the North Country. A lot of snow melt going on up there today with how warm it is, but also we got a lot of moisture in the atmosphere. For tomorrow, when this cold front moves through, it's going to wring all that out. And we're expecting anywhere from a half inch to an inch or more. And look at that, Watertown could see well over 1.5 inches of rainfall. And so that could lead to a lot of that typical springtime flooding, especially near the Black River. That's a very flood-prone area. So we'll have to be very mindful of that for tomorrow. Things are quiet, though. We have our front up to our north. It's going to stay there this morning, eventually dropping south and kind of hanging out in the North Country. So that's why we have some extra clouds moving in, a few spotty showers passing by. throughout the day, and also why it's cooler up north and warmer to our south. It's going to be one of those kind of dividing lines, with the thruway tending to be the border for that. The rain really begins to pick up, though, for tomorrow. So we'll have some dry time in the morning, but in the afternoon, rounds of rain coming down heavy and steady at times. North Country could even be dealing with some freezing rain. St. Lawrence County does have a winter weather advisory because of the freezing rain threat. Dealing with these rounds of rainfall, we get one last push Wednesday night. Colder air is coming in behind all this, and then we'll end as a little bit of some light snow on Thursday morning. We're not really expecting anything accumulating, though. Clipper moving through Friday night with a little bit of rain, ending as some morning snow showers on Saturday. It's going to be chilly and breezy for the parade. Sunday, 50s, starting as snow showers, changing over to rain showers into Monday. And right now, St. Patrick's Day is looking pretty cold next week.
In today's
Happening now.
This will give you a jump scare.
ITheir TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Good morning and welcome in. It is 6 o'clock. You got Ryan and Rachel with you. Thank you so much for joining us on this Tuesday, March 10th.
Yep.
We are marching right along here.
Yes, and it felt lovely yesterday. And Kate says, depending on where you're waking up, we're not talking about Florida, you can have another nice day as well.
Yeah, not too shabby, especially farther south you are, the warmer you're going to be today. But really, our temperatures are all over the place, even this morning, where we have 32 in Hamilton and Rome, and then you have 50 in Skaneateles and 32 up in Watertown. But Sodus is at 48. So really just depends on where you live for today. This afternoon, it's about how far north versus south of the thruway you are, because the farther north, you're probably going to be stuck in the 50s for today. But if you're in Syracuse, Ithaca, Cortland, you got a shot at the upper 60s, even near 70. We could even challenge a record high today after hitting our first 70 of the year yesterday. Can we get there again today? We're going to talk more about that in a few minutes.
Oh, goodness. Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Good Tuesday morning. A nice, beautiful view looking up at the waxing gibbous moon. A week ago, we had our lunar eclipse with the full moon, and now we've taken a bite out of it about halfway through. At this moment, looks like half moon cookie out there. Temperatures really just depends on where you live. You're either in the 30s or you could be in the 50s. Elevation, location making a big difference for you as we are up and at 'em, and location making the biggest difference north to south as to what your temperatures are going to be today. The average high is 40. Everyone, regardless, is well above that. It's just you're going to be in the 50s from Watertown to Oswego to Pulaski, and then you have 60s to even low 70s. Farther south into the southern tier you go, and south of the thruway. We could even be challenging a record high, which is 67, set back in 1977. Even tomorrow's record, 73, probably not hitting it, but we'll have to see how the day kind of unfolds here. And then down we go. The cooler air returns with that second winter coming back at us with the cooler temperatures and a few chances at some snow showers. But before we get all that, we actually have a decent amount of rain coming our way. Flood watches for the North Country. A lot of rain expected. There's a lot of moisture that's setting up over us tomorrow. So when you ring that all out, a lot of us are going to be good for a ½ inch to an inch or more of rainfall. So this is going to lead to some really, really sloppy conditions with the roads and the grass and the yards for the next couple of days. On the satellite and radar, this is our front right here. It's going to slowly sag southbound, and that's why we'll have some extra cloud cover today compared to yesterday, but also why our friends up north will be a little bit cooler, like from Ogdensburg to Watertown, Lowville, Oswego. Farther south you go, you get a little bit more sun, not much, but just enough. We have a better chance of cracking 70, like Ithaca and Watkins Glen. Scattered light rain showers for today. It's not going to pick up really a whole lot until later this evening. Then we may have some of these steadier showers rolling on through here, but the heaviest of our rain holds off until tomorrow. That's why we have these flood watches, meaning there's the potential of that flooding. Black River could be one of those spots that's very flood prone that could be dealing with some issues for tomorrow. There's even a winter weather advisory for St. Lawrence County for the threat of freezing rain up there for tomorrow. We get one more push of some heavy, steady rain Wednesday night, and then down the temperatures go as we end with 30s and a little bit of snow for your Thursday morning. It's chilly, too. Our temperature is falling through the 30s. 40s with the rain snow mix with our next clipper. We'll wake up to some lingering snow showers Saturday, but should be some dry time in here for the parade. Just chilly, breezy. Another system starting as some snow, changing over to rain, back over to snow. Just a lot of flip-flop for Sunday into Monday. St. Patrick's Day looks pretty cold right now, too.
No luck, huh?
No.
All right, well, let's get to our question of the day.